Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. My name is Sheikh Ahmad Mansour. I represent here the Quranist Muslim scholar in Egypt and in the entire Muslim world. The Quranists are the scholars, Muslim scholars, who, in the name of Islam, advocate religious freedom, human rights, democracy, tolerance, and justice. They are also, most of them are activists, and that's why the Quranists in Egypt have suffered 4 waves of arrest in the time of Mubارك. We also, as a Quranist, we are facing the culture of Muslim brothers, the culture of terrorism, and we prove the contradiction between the culture and Islam. And that's why we are also persecuted by those fanatics in the Egyptian street. We, as the Quranists, we are a member of the American-Egyptian coalition organization here. We believe that President Mubارك violates the pure Islamic values of justice and human rights and freedom, especially freedom of religion. We believe that President Mubارك insists to impose torture on the Egyptians, and he is still by his regime doing this until now. And the Egyptian, after 29 years of suffering, they are saying to him loudly, it is enough. The Egyptians have a hope in President Obama after his declaration in Cairo. Some people in Egypt say this promise of President Obama has become a mirage, a phantom, but we still have a hope in Obama and his administration and his promise. About this meeting between Obama and President Mubارك, we'll say this for President Obama. For the sake of real peace in the Middle East, to save Egypt and the Egyptians from coming in chaos and from civil war, to promote the American image in Muslim world and in Egypt, to keep the American interest in Egypt and the Middle East, please, Mr. President Obama, convince President Mubارك to retire, to leave Egypt peacefully, to enable the Egyptians to establish their own democratic state. Egypt deserves this. Also, we do care about Mubارك and his family. They are Egyptian. We do not, as a peaceful activist, we do not want any kind of bloodshed in Egypt. So, we do care about Mubárak's life, about his family, about even his elders. We ask him, please, that's enough. It is the time for you to retire, to leave Egypt, and to enjoy in the rest time of your life in the company of your kids and grandkids and granddaughters. And my final statement is, please, Mr. President Obama, please remember that democratizing Egypt means real peace in the Middle East, means preventing chaos, means preventing destroying the Middle East and the peace between Israel and Palestine, means America will enjoy more secure. But if you leave Egypt owned by the military dictatorship, it means tarnishing the name of America in the Middle East. It means that the destroying all the hope of real peace. I am afraid to say it is impossible to be a friend to Mubarack and the Egyptian people. It is better to befriend 80 Egyptians than to be a friend to one man, Hosni Mubarak. I'm afraid to say that keeping the security of America homeland is to have Egypt democratized. Otherwise, it will produce or it will create hundreds of Osama bin Laden and hundreds of Ayman al-Zawahiri, who is Egyptian. As for President Mubarak, I would say to him, you are a Muslim, you read Quran. I remind him of this verse of chapter Ghafir. It says, فَسَتَذْكُرُونَ مَا أَقُولُ لَكُمْ وَأُفَوِّضُ أَمْرِي إِلَى اللَّهِ إِنَّ اللَّهَ بَصِيرٌ بِالْعِبَادِ. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sheikh Mansour. Actually, the main highlight of his speech and presentation, 80 million Egyptians, is much better than one person or two person, whether it's Gamal Mubarak or Hosni Mubarak. The second one is, if we're looking for perpetual peace in the Middle East, a democratic Egypt is vital. So this is the main headlines from his statement. And now we'll leave the podium for Dr. Ibrahim Hussein. He is a representative of the individual and the coalition of Egyptian